Hey there, gamers. Mark the Lone Gamer here, and we are back in Dragon Age Inquisition. When last we saw our Inquisitor, she had just started the quest, specializations for the Inquisitor. So that means we have to choose what kind of mage Marion will become from here on. Now there are three choices. There's Necromancer, Rift Mage, and Knight Enchanter. Now, Necromancer isn't quite the same as you'd expect from other fantasy RPGs. We can't raise our own undead armies or summon elementals. There's a bit of enslaving the souls of the dead or slain enemies, but it's mostly about harnessing the energies of the dead and stuff. It's interesting, but it's probably the weakest of the three choices, and I myself don't like it. And I don't feel like doing a challenge run to use that class. So we're not going to become a Necromancer. Next up is Knight Enchanter, which is essentially a Jedi Knight. If you see the trainer here, she's in full armor, or she's armored. So yeah, a Knight Enchanter uses a Spirit Blade, which is basically a lightsaber, and she's a melee, or melee heavy mage who uses a very powerful spirit sword and a shield or the barrier to keep herself protected even in the midst of an enemy. Now, granted, it's the most powerful, I think, or well, outwardly it's the most powerful because of the barrier. You use the sword. There's a perk that keeps your barrier repaired or keeps it up or makes it stronger every time you attack. So the tendency is that you just keep attacking with your light sword, your spirit blade, to keep your barrier up, and you just spam that until any enemy is dead. That's not the only thing that the Knight Enchanter can do, but the tendency is to do that because that's basically it. And I've played Knight Enchanters, and they are definitely overpowered. You can cause a lot of damage, and really sometimes perhaps even one solo very powerful enemies or groups. We are not doing that because if I wanted to be a melee character, I'd have taken a fighter. I want to become a mage who controls the battle, who uses magic spells from a distance. And I think Rift Mage will be our specialization for this character. My rationale is that Marion feels that the powers that she has been given, the mark, is from the Rift, from the Fade. And what better twisting of events can it be than to use the magic of the Fade to make yourself stronger, or to use it against the enemies that are going up against the Inquisition, like the Elder One and the Venatori. So we are taking Rift Mage. You're a trainer. Let's talk to this person.
Hello? Yes, hello. I am your trainer.
Yes?
I am your trainer.
You said that.
Good, because it has been a long journey. The cause is just, and if we don't start soon, you won't have time to learn. I am your trainer.
You seem a little scattered.
It's nothing. I'm just a little fatigued. It's nothing. Thank you. I was charged with studying the breach and the subsequent rifts to discover how they affected traditional disciplines. I was enthralled. So were the 19 others, I presume. They're dead. They learnt the power, but couldn't wield it. Rift Mage Inquisitor. The forces are incredible. And with training, you will be incredible. I know how not to die, and I can teach it. It's incredible.
All right. She's convinced me. Now, well, might as well have her take us through this stuff.
The rifts were triggered by the breach. There's already a school of magic.
A school? No. Yes. Sort of. The holes in the veil flooded us with magic, and that can be used. It changed some rules, modified them, enough that the careless inverted themselves, old forces in new forms. Others will try, their results will vary, but you will have the best instruction. Because your trainer has already taken the risk. The price has been paid.
Tell me why this would best suit me.
You are the Inquisitor.
And?
You deserve power that casts your enemies aside with the abandon of a creative force, crushes them with your very will. That is the promise. Who better than you? You are the Inquisitor.
All right, that sounds good. Now, Rift Mage is basically you trap enemies, you weaken them, and yes, you cast them aside, you throw them around like ragdolls. It's all about weakening and trapping enemies and controlling the battlefield. And that is a style that I am only going to do right now. Because I've always played, well, Knight Enchanters, who are very solo-based, single-based, melee heavy. And I've never been a control mage, someone who uses magic from afar. So this will be a new thing for me. And yeah, I've been mixing it up with perks and schools a lot with Marion. But once we get into the Rift Mage specialization, we will probably stay with something, I hope. Anyway, I think we've heard enough. Let's begin.
Very well. Show me how this should go.
It goes places you have been, and some you have not. That is necessary. So the price is not paid twice. Follow the instruction, and you will know the way. You'll understand the power. Then, I'll show you more. After all, I am your trainer.
Yes, she is. She is our trainer. Alright, so, unfortunately, we won't become our specialization right away. We have to do a bit of a quest. We have to bring together the components. One of them being a book about being a Rift Mage. And that's the easiest thing to do because all of them will be with our companions. Now, each of our companions, the mage companions, is actually one of the specializations. So Solus is the Rift Mage, Vivienne is a Knight Enchanter, and Dorian is a Necromancer. As you can see, we are going to need 3 Venatory Tomes and 10 Ring Velvet. Ring Velvet is a kind of crafting component. It's cloth. Now, since we are, I think because we've chosen our specialization, I think Solus will also become a Rift Mage after, soon. Anyway, so we have the tome. Now we need to bring together the other components. Now, full disclosure, I did use a tactical renewal to change our schools again. So we're no longer a Frost Mage because I just realized that a lot of enemies are immune to Frost. So we're going to give Frost to someone else. We ourselves, we're going to be, for now, at least, or well, we'll see, a Storm and Fire Mage. So, shock and awe. So we have, for Storm, we have Energy Barrage, we have Chain Lightning, We took Stormbringer and Gathering Storm, which supposedly do not work. These passives apparently do not work, but we'll see. The important thing is this, Static Cage. Now, this will trap enemies inside an electricity field that paralyzes those that try to leave. We got the upgrade Lightning Cage, so if anyone tries to leave, they'll be damaged. So that is awesome. We took Emulate, our favorite. We have Flashpoint, which reduces cooldowns, Pyromancer, which increases damage and fear duration, and Fire Mine. Now, right now, even now, thanks to our taking Lightning Cage, we can now control battlefields, and we will test that out where we go. Now, to find the Venatori tomes, we have to go to a specific place. We have to find Venatori. While we'll encounter them in many places, the place to get them for sure is the Exalted Plains. That's in Orlais. Now it's a higher level area, slightly higher level than we are, but I think we can handle it a bit. But before we go there, I want to go to the Forbidden Oasis. That's a place where we can cash in the shards that we've been collecting. And there where we'll also try out our new build for Marion and other stuff. So we'll explore that first. And then we'll probably go to the Exalted Plains next episode. Alright, back to our favorite part of the game. I just love the war table. Let's pay off these missions. Reclaiming the Mage Rebellion. Commander, a lot of mages just showed up. I hope they're friendlies, because if they're not, we're in trouble. Captain Ryland. Enhanced Amulet of Magic. We might use that. Memorial for Haven. Ambassador Montilier, please assure the Inquisitor of my deepest regards. Work on the memorial proceeded without incident, and it was unveiled to a crowd of almost 1,000. May it stand forever as a testament to the tenacity of the faith in times of great trial. Marquis d'Aurelion. Edgy Dagger Grip. Whatever that is. Shadows over Denrim. Inquisitor. Well, that was bracing. A pitched battle with evil mages disguised as kitchen servants. Fireballs flying and swords flashing. It brings back old times. I won't be eating anything coming out of those kitchens for a while, let me tell you. I wonder if they were going to poison me. Nasty little cultists. Anyhow, I'm grateful for the Inquisition's help. We wouldn't have found them without you. King Alistair Theron. So that gives us influence and a Ferelden Medallion of Service. I think that's just valuable. Alright, we won't open up any missions for now. So this is one that we have to do next episode, Exalted Plains. But for now, let's do this. Investigate the shards. So, Sister Liliana, the shards acquired by the Herald of Andraste are unlike anything I've encountered. Though ancient in origin, few have been recovered before now. The breach must have disrupted whatever ancient magic was concealing them from view. I've heard of one scroll that mentions the shards. It belonged to the Circle Tower in Markham. However, after the circles fell, the Sorrel family seized many of the valuables as compensation for donations made after their mage son was taken there. They intend to sell the scroll along with everything else at private auction. Enchanter Renaud. Hastily scrawled below. Josephine, the Venatori seek these shards as well. I want to know where they lead. We need access to this auction, Liliana. Alright. Josephine. A few well-placed rumors should incite bidding wars on other items, leaving the scroll for us. Alright, Sister Liliana. With thanks to Our Lady Ambassador, I was able to study the scroll. The reference is vague, but it implies a connection to a temple, possibly elven. I follow the lead and believe one such temple stands in an oasis in the western approach. As to what may lie within, I cannot say. Reports of the place are cut off, or have pages missing. I have yet to find a reliable first-hand account. Perhaps our soldiers can provide a better one. Enchanter Renaud. Alright, so we will be taking Cassandra, Sarah. You know what? No, let's take Bull for now. And Solus.
Inquisitor, I'm afraid we got here a little late. The Venatori were already here. We assume they're moving on the temple.
Have you learned anything more about the temple?
Sorry, we haven't been able to get close.
Anything else I should know?
Not much to tell. A mining company out of Valfremin used to have an interest here, but economies change, and they moved on. Strange the miners never marked the temple on their maps. Oh, and some of the scouts saw a giant roaming in the area. Keep your eyes open. Don't want you to get stepped on.
I failed to see the humor in the situation. Alright, before anything else, I think we have to respect Solus. I mean, admittedly, we've been a bit remiss with him. Yeah. Just been making him... I mean, the spirit tree is kind of useless. So let's fix that. Accessories, tactician's renewal. Alright. So, well, let's give Marion this enhanced amulet of magic. Cooldown amulet is actually not bad. You know what? Let's give him the cooldown amulet. Solus, you can take that. Alright. So, Solus is a Rift Mage himself. So he can be a bit of a test of what we can become. So, Veil Strike. You recreate your own fist from the essence of the Fade and smash nearby foes to the ground. Punching down. You cast Veil Strike more easily. Wounded Veil. The Veil Strike can only be used at your location. Alright, it's better for this. Restorative Veil. Alright. Smothering Veil. Alright. Pull of the Abyss. Alright, we're taking that. And Shaken Veil. That's the upgrade. Still have 6. We need Barrier. And we'll give him Winter. So Winter's Grasp. Winter Stillness. Wall of Ice? No. Ice Mine. Ice Armor. Blizzard. Alright, so this... Keep using that. Alright. Alright. So, let's test out our new abilities. Our new builds. That is a rift. So, let's take our horse. Let's take our horse. Let's take our horse and run away from it. Yes. Some might say that areas in Dragon Age Inquisition are needlessly large. And I'd be inclined to agree. Alright, where are they? Alright. Not fire. Right. Use Blizzard. Come on. Solus Blizzard. Yeah. Gear yourselves up. Lightning cage. Solus Blizzard. Damn. Alright. Stupid Solus. Alright.
There's a single oasis in the midst of these wastes. They seem endless, don't they?
Okay, apparently we can level up our comrades. Cassandra, you are a Templar. Take Blessed Blades. I think that's a buff. Iron Bull. Yeah, let's he's a Reaver. So aggression is he's all about aggression, so let's give him Ring of Pain. And Solus, let's give him Stone Fist. Another attack. We'll get those ourselves when we become a Rift Mage. But for now, let's leave that to him. Let's go. Yes, so our objective here is mainly to reach the temple first and foremost and unlock it. The other is to just see if we can get a Venatori tome or two from any random Venatori encounters we have. Let's take out this second rift. Alright. Everyone is there. Alright. Alright, very good. Come on, pick it up. Oop. Second wave. Very nice. Awesome. Alright, that's good. Oh, that went a little bit better. At least no one got knocked out. We're learning. We're learning how to use this build. Essence, nothing really. Alright, let's go down here. are you? You're not friendly. No one gets out of the lightning cage.
Well, Harding told us they were here. Keep your guard up.
Awesome. Now, when things work out well, they work out well. No loot, really? No loot, but lots of elf root. Let's here. Oh. Dulac's Path. What do we find at Dulac's Path? Paragon's Luster. Fairly sure that's very powerful crafting. Alright, let's just follow the path. Is there anything here? Why would there be a ledge? No, it's just a roundabout way. Let's try not to fall. Can we get through here? No. Is that it? We can drop from here? What? What the hell? Really? Alright. Alright. Alright, awesome. What? Why do they always insist on attacking me? Are they aware of me? Right. Alright, good. Solus, you really shouldn't stay inside near the enemies. Alright. That's a bit difficult when the AI just insists on having mages right there in the thick of things. I mean, you have to admire their courage. But they're lacking in intelligence, which is weird for a mage. Alright, we can set up camp. We'll need to, because we need to replenish our supplies.
For you.
Alright.
What is it?
You may want to look into this.
However. Alright. Whoa! Giant. Now, unfortunately, I don't think giants can be affected by lightning cage. They're just too big. about that. Good thing we had. I think you deserve Mark of the Rift, you big monster. Let's give our friends barrier. Alright, come on. I like fade step. Oh, come on. Ball. Right. Come on, come on. Where's our... I think they're... Yeah, I think he's immune to cold. Alright. Alright, done.
Odd that the shards would lead us here.
Yes. Ooh, what are these? Superb Dwarven Rock Crusher. No, that's good. Alright. Good stuff, good stuff. And lots of Blood Lotus. We can use that. At the very least, to build up our garden back at Skyhold. Let's see what we can use right away. I think Solus can do with an upgrade. Oh yes, indeed. Oh, come on. Alright, anyway, fine. Damn. Armor? Warden helmet, that's a bit too regal for you. Dwarven helmet. Warden helmet. Maybe we'll use it and give Solus the Dwarven helmet. So now me and Cassandra have matching helmets. Marion and Cassandra really BFFs. Alright. I think that giant was... It's just one giant here in the Oasis. Now that we've killed it, I think that was pretty much the mid-boss of this place. I don't need to kill these nuns. Alright. So let's get to the temple. Let's hurry up a bit. Alright. Oop. Not sure what these deep mushrooms are for. Gather they're useful at least. Paradine's Luster. Another one of those Ocularis. And one over there. One over there. Right, Venatoria over there. And more. Alright. Right. I hate this place. And it messes up with the Goddamn archers. I really hate this place. Kill the damn archers. Alright, finally. Alright, nothing but gold, really. And a shard. Some loot. Hunter armor. Alright, no Venatori tomes, unfortunately. We will have to go to the Exalted Plains if you want to become a Rift Mage. Alright. I should have used someone. Let's open this place up.
Something feels wrong here. It's worth by the door.
Indeed. I feel it as well. The ill feeling by the entry. It's not present here.
I believe it was a magical ward of sorts. A warning or a test.
Explains why the miners left this place alone.
Very astute, Bull. Right.
I believe I sense one of the artifacts of my people.
Alright. That door is apparently sealed shut. Alright, there's the artifact. Whatever it is.
The wards are working.
Okay, so basically this place is just a place where you can upgrade your elemental resistances. So there is fire, there's frost, and there's spirit. Now you access the places by using shards. And we haven't been collecting shards as well as we could have, but we have enough to open up 2 of the doors. Might as well. You can open up the first layer of 2 of the doors. It's better than nothing. And we have undead, apparently. No, it's just in that one area outside the temple that messes up with the camera. I think this effect, this is Blessed Blades. Cassandra, you should use it before the fight ends. Our companions. Oh well. We'll just collect the loot and the benefits. Heavy. Ooh. You know, I've never found a sigil that's actually useful. Plus 10% electricity damage, minus 50% all other damage. That's crap. That is utter crap. Who would want that? I've honestly never found a sigil that is useful. Yet. So, what's that?
The magic was drawn to you, possibly because of your mark. The effects were purely benign.
If it wasn't a trap, what was it?
It may be a reward for those who prove themselves worthy.
Huh. Alright. Just go open up the other door. I guess Frost is better than Spirit for now. Oh. Whoop. No one leaves. Alright, that was quick. When it works, it works. So you saw the Pull of the Abyss. If we have Pull of the Abyss, we can actually draw enemies in first before using other spells to cause damage or to trap them. Oh. Sorry about that. That was me. Alright. So cold resistance, not bad. Doesn't sound like much, doesn't look like much, but it's better than nothing, I guess. And the belts of cold resistance should be helpful. Not sure if we can take on any dragon as of yet. Anyway, I think that's it. No more. Alright, so we opened up 2 of the doors. And there's something here. Veil of Fire. Now we need this to look at that mark over there. Ancient writing. The meaning behind the flowing ancient script is obscure at first but slowly forms. May the path bestow the favor thou hast earned. For a moment there is an image of figures kneeling in meditation. A bright light envelopes them and fades. So it just says that get more shards. In any case, I think that's all for now. We've been going on for a bit. We're not going to continue exploring in this area. Or we may do so, but off screen. I think we're going elsewhere in the next episode. We need to go to the Exalted Plains. It's a bit higher level, but we need to go there to find the Venatori Tomes, so we can push forward our path as a Rift Mage. But that'll be for the next episode. It's been Mark the Lone Gamer. We'll be back Dragon Age Inquisition the next video.